Hey everybody, welcome to J&J's Maintenance and More. Today we're doing a 250-hour service on a Massey Ferguson GC-2400. Today we're going to work on the transmission hydraulic system. So this is what we're working on. It's a 2012 model, I believe. And I've got some of the stuff done already just for the ease of doing it with time. Restraints and stuff, so we're not spending too much time doing it. So first thing we're going to look at is back here. If you take it the back of the tractor, you come underneath of it right in the back here. I'll try to point to it here. Right here is the drain plug. So I've got that drain plug pulled and the oil's dripping down out of it. So with the oil being drained, we've turned around and came up here. Excuse me a moment while I crawl down here on the floor. The oil's drained out and down here underneath of it now. If you look under here, here's your PTO shaft over here on the other side. And right here's the filter. I've already cracked it loose as well, so I'm going to spin it off for you and get it out of the way and drain. Once it's out of the way, I'm going to get the new filter. I'm going to slide it up here carefully. We're going to spin it back on. So we got a new filter on it. I'm going to take it in until it touches, and then I take it about another half a turn in that neighborhood. You don't want to over tighten it. When you take this old one off, you want to make sure that when you're looking in here that the old O-ring isn't stuck to the transmission. If you double O-ring it, then you're going to have a oil leak there. So we've got the oil drained, we got a new filter on it. If we come around to the other side of the tractor, let me get my old ass up off the ground. We'll come around here to the other side. Over here there's a suction strainer. And in order to get to the suction strainer, you've got to pull the left rear tire off. So I'm going to do this the best I can. I'm going to put this camera up on my head so you can hopefully see what's going on here. If you look right down here, this is where your suction strainer goes, and this piece here moves. On the back side of this piece here, there's an O-ring. I've cleaned it up real good, put the O-ring in there, and I've held it in there with some grease. Here's the suction strainer. I've already taken and run this through some parts cleaner and get all the debris off of it. And what you want to do here is carefully slide over. Sorry about that. So you can see right there's where the suction strainer goes if you weren't getting a very good shot before. So there's an O-ring right here on the strainer itself, O-ring on the other side, and you want to carefully slide this in here without knocking the O-ring off. Slide it in. Carefully get it started. Slide it back in there. This should snug up pretty decently. If it don't, we'll have to back it back out. Find out why it's not wanting to go back in there. some reason that's not wanting to go back in there like it should. So that's not a good thing right there. So I'm going to pause this for a minute and figure out what's going on, and then I'll come back and give you an idea of what I found out. Alright, I'm back. Go over a couple things here. I got this suction strainer back in. It was kind of getting snug going in there. It made me nervous, so I checked it all out. Right here's where it is. This piece right here, and it's good to go now. There was a little bit of debris in there. Whenever I pulled that strainer out, there was a little bit of metal on it, and some of that metal kind of stayed behind on the threads in there. So I got some brake cleaner and got it all cleaned up in there real good, and it went back together okay. Since then, I've also put oil in it, 2.9 gallons. Started it up, ran it, make sure there was no leaks here, no leaks back over here at the filter. Check the sight glass back here. Right here's your sight glass. It shows a tiny bit low right now, but the tractor's sitting a bit at an angle, and it calls for 2.9. That's what's in it. If it's not at least at the halfway mark when I'm done, then I'll check it out. One thing that I want to reiterate, if I didn't say it before, I'll say it now. When you get ready to drain this, you want your 3-point hitch has got to be all the way down. That way you make sure all the oil's in the transmission and ready to be drained. Right here is your oil fill, and so I've got that done. All I really got to do now is take the and put the back wheel back on and torque it down. So anyways, y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. Hit your notifications button. We do all kind of stuff here, whether it's maintenance, repairs, engine overhauls, outdoor stuff, hunting stuff, maybe some fishing stuff. Whatever looks cool at the time, we'll go ahead and do it. So y'all have a great day.